Hi, it's Dave over at powergate.us, and we're trying another experiment today. If you've been following along with the previous videos, you know that I've been testing my Vortex Celt, a completely different design than anything that's out on the market, and getting some remarkable results, trying to narrow down exactly what is causing the great results. Yesterday, the video I posted showed, well, it showed about 0 amps, but I think it was about it was less than 1 amp. It's about half an amp because unfortunately my ammeter is extremely coarse. But the ammeter works. Few people ask me, well, maybe the ammeter wasn't working even though it showed 0. It does work, tested it. The only difference between pulling 31 amps with this setup and getting less than an amp with a setup is a very powerful water. I've added 20 drops, and I call it Orgone water. It's a live water, has a crystalline structure, has a hydrogen bond angle of 114 instead of 104.5. So over time, the amperage draw went from 31 down to less than an amp, and the output stayed the same. Today I've made one change only. I added a toroid coil, and you can see the toroid coil right there. Alright, what we're going to do is simply plug this in. It's at 0 amps right now. I'm going to plug it into a freshly charged battery and see what happens. Okay, she's all plugged in. As you can see, we have good output. Now this is, if you were watching closely, this is, I would say, about 3 times the output as the video from yesterday when we had 0 amps. So just using the toroid coil is really boosting the output. The amps have gone up. Yesterday they were registering right at about, well, the needle showed 0. So right now it's probably at 1.5, maybe 2 amps. And we get tremendous output. So good output at 1.5 amps. And the only difference is I simply put a toroid coil, and that's only a few windings on that coil.